that winter blast bearing down right now on the Midwest, heading for the Northeast, already bringing half a foot of snow to some areas and a deep freeze with it. Ginger starts us off with the latest. Ginger, good morning. I almost cried saying those words to you.
And I almost cried telling you what I'm about to show you. So it really was 3 to 6 inches of fast snow that came from Mount Pleasant, Michigan, we were seeing right there, shutting down highways back to Wisconsin and causing series of accidents in Minnesota. But it's the astounding cold that'll take us 20 to 30 degrees below average and reach in some parts as far south as Texas that you'll really notice behind all of this. Up to a half foot of snow forcing wrecks from Minnesota through Wisconsin. Interstate 94 in Milwaukee shut down for a time thanks to record daily snow of 3 inches.
Truck was sitting right there and they were on the side of it trying to change a tire. Car came along, kaboom.
At least one of those crashes was fatal, taking the life of a 38-year-old Milwaukee man. Semi-trucks losing control. This pickup truck smashed.
In my 5-minute drive, I saw like 3 people in the ditch. It was hectic. It was crazy.
And
dito, ganun. Lagyan natin sa bahay ka. Tara. Halika, me. Ganun lang yan. Ganun yun. Parang pusa. Halika. O, tingnan mo yun. Mama. Ano? Tingnan mo. Picturean mo nga lang na Kelsuan kaning.
Ayot lang.
No. Ang astig.
Hindi, ang kuan ba? Nag-pink, nag-violet, nag-green.
Tingnan mo.
Oh, nag-sky blue na naman, oh.
Kaya nga na din na.
Patalagman.
Gusto.
Ayan. Bumayulit na naman, oh.
Galing ah. No.
Yun na, violet. Ay, pink. Oh. Ayun.
Aso na ba yun? Ay,
Tingnan mo. Oh, lagi. Saan nga galing?
ha?
Saan nga galing yung aso?
Isa kayo kabanta ka. Kasi parehas mga itong Jessica Suhuha nga.
Na ay, makita din rin. Na maglugpad.
Ikuan nga.
KMGS na.
Kumada ko ng Jesus Christ.
Sila tabis. Nasaan yung ano? Yung ano next?
Andon, sa may basuhan. Hala. Yung tubig.
Ma, ako nga mapatry.
Hala, tanawa, ang pangit.
Ma, picturean. Tingnan mo.
Tanawa ya.
Violet na ka, violet.
Tanawa ya.
Violet na lo.
Dahil sa naman lang.
May orange oh. May orange.
Mukha may blue. Yan yung pink na po do.
Wala.
Yellow na.
Ano ka nakikita?
Ang ko, taglupad-lupad ang mga kalag. Bumayulit na naman. Kaya ko ano din. Nagkalag na. Ay, ko pila na nila banda. Ipos na ni mo.
Gusto na ano yung langit. Iba ay kulay.
Naikon kayo. Rublo pa sa...
Alayo pa! Lapit na naman. Lapit.
Adlaw na eh.
Ulan na yan eh. Yan babe.
Yung langit.
Ano, violet na naman oh. Iba kulay. Iba yung kulay. Ano? Andrea, nasa yung kapatid mo? Pamanin na. Si Andrea nasa on. Mama, bili ka ako ng hari na madalawa ma. Hindi ko alam. Ano?
Ikaw go doon sa drawer.
Ilan? Madami? Asan banda ma?
Sa drawer, bagta nga ng plato.
And with that growing fire emergency in California, multiple blazes breaking out across the state, fast-moving fires shutting down major highways and destroying homes.
You're looking live at the KABC chopper flying over Los Angeles County right now, and Matt Gutman, he's on the ground in Porter Ranch, California, bringing us the story. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Michael. This is an incredibly dangerous situation. Once you see this fire down below, it's engulfed this entire valley. We've been here for about 25 minutes or so, and we've seen hundreds of acres consumed in this entire area. Now, down there, that's the San Fernando Valley. Millions of people live there. The wind blowing at 30 miles an hour. Watch those embers being whipped around. And all around us, there are fires right in those hillsides being completely engulfed by this wind and the embers that are going up. And just minutes ago, we saw police officers going door to door, telling people to get out and get out now. The scene this morning, apocalyptic. Firefighters rolling in, many engulfed in curtains of smoke. Their hoses not enough to douse this inferno. The hellscapes here fueled by winds gusting up to 60 miles per hour. Watch how quickly the wind whips the smoke from this fire onto a major freeway. The fire's gridlocking rush hour traffic as thousands were forced to evacuate. This family cutting it close.
You can't even see. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. What you don't want to do is get trapped in something like this.
Narrowly escaping the encroaching flames. Overnight, we went into that trailer park where so many homes were still ablaze. Sounds like a machine gun is going off in there. Those pops? That's ammunition inside the house. Firefighters here are absolutely overwhelmed. What they're trying to do is prevent this fire from spreading farther and save these other homes just across the way. Police later declaring it a crime scene. It may be hard to make out what that was, but it was somebody's car. This was their truck. This was a trailer, and behind me was an entire neighborhood, all gone. Children at a nearby school sheltering in place, cowering as the windstorm brought the fire dangerously close. Jack Bradley spiriting his daughters out of there.
I take off on foot basically around all of them because I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm getting to the school. Got my daughter, got a couple other kids that were with her that I know, and got them out of there. Massive destruction. Despite unprecedented precautions, utilities companies shutting off the power to millions in California ahead of that critical fire weather. But that trailer park fire started when a trash truck caught fire.
The trash load was dumped off to the side of the road, ignited the vegetation, and then obviously the fire spread from there.
Because this fire has been moving so quickly, and you can see those embers just in a tornado behind me, firefighters and police just haven't been able to assess the damage. Right now, they're still just going door to door. In fact, you can see them right behind us, but they haven't been able to assess how many homes destroyed and whether or not any people have been harmed in this. But clearly, this is going to go on for some time. This isn't going away anytime soon, guys.
And Matt, we know you mentioned the wind, and which makes it very hard to fight these fires. Could you elaborate a little bit more on the wind conditions out there?
You know, I don't have an exact number of how fast they are, but the way the wind is swirling, Michael, down in this canyon and through these ridge tops, it's got to be 35, 40 miles an hour, and there's nothing that firefighters can do to stop that. These embers are going miles into the air. And again, everywhere in that direction, which is completely consumed by smoke, that curtain of smoke, well, I'm standing on fire, so I'll probably get out of that. But everywhere in that direction are homes. So we are bound to see more homes catch fire, and hopefully nobody will get hurt in this and everybody's evacuated just, excuse me, like they were asked to. Michael.
All right, we don't need you to get hurt either, Matt, so take care of yourself out there. Don't stand in fire. That is always key. All right, thank you, Matt Gutman.
There was also a crippling blizzard. The National Weather Service calling it a potentially historic October winter storm. Up to 2 feet of snow, dangerous driving already. Take a look. Multiple accidents tonight, a treacherous commute. That's I-25 in Colorado, and a 60-degree drop in just the last 24 hours in Denver. ABC's Clayton Sandell from Denver tonight.
The season's first winter blast tonight, causing a lot of slipping, sliding, swerving, and smashing. Snowy roads from Rapid City, South Dakota to Billings, Montana. Colorado commuters caught on Interstate 25 needed help from firefighters. Even their big trucks skidding on the icy pavement. The cold burst striking less than 3 weeks after the official end of summer. Temperatures in Denver nosedived overnight 50 degrees from a balmy 80 to 30. At Denver's airport, more than 100 flights canceled, more than 700 delayed.
And David, blizzard warnings are now going up in the plains, and it's still very cold. It could fall to 15 degrees here tomorrow, and if that happens, it would be the largest two-day temperature drop in 6 years. David?
Whiplash in Denver and in the middle of the country tonight. Clayton, thank you.
Standing next to me.
Yeah.